Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be why the focus should not be symptom elimination. All right, why the focus should not be symptom elimination. So, Airplane Boy is back. Smile. Know you're okay. All these pain and symptoms are temporary. So, why the focus should not be symptom elimination. Yes. That's obviously the end goal. But if we make that our daily focus, we're putting way too much attention on the symptoms, and we're kind of eliminating the things we can influence that actually allow the symptoms to kind of fade away on their own. So what are the things that we want to focus on? We want to focus on accurate knowledge, but we want to eliminate as much as possible the fear and the doubt. Let's put it the other way. We want to eliminate as much as possible the doubt and thereby the fear. Because when we are doubtful as to what is causing our symptoms, then the fear is a given. It's really tough to dial down the fear if you doubt that this mind-body concept applies to you. So for those new to this world, TMS, tension myositis syndrome, originally coined by the late Dr. John Sarno. His theory was that repressed negative emotions as they bubble up towards the surface were perceived by the brain as dangerous, and therefore the brain created something physical like pain to distract us from those emotions. What we have learned in decades since his original, portrayal of what's going on is that there's a lot more at hand than just emotions. There could be all sorts of perceived dangers. That's why I've coined the phrase perceived danger response, which include pain and symptoms. And it is my belief that when the brain perceives danger, symptoms are the result. Symptoms are the brain's way of warning us that something dangerous is going on. And as I often say, those symptoms are false alarms. Because once you understand that your condition, your symptoms, are a mind-body condition and not a body condition, then we can really conclude that the symptoms are false alarms coming from a hypervigilant brain perceiving danger falsely, incorrectly. And once we have that foundation laid, then it becomes a simple task of recovering from doubt, basically accepting the facts that our body's okay, right? I did a video a few days ago. By definition, perceived danger, pain, or symptoms means your body's okay, all right? So the goal here is not to recover from symptoms, because looking at those symptoms through a microscope just really keeps us focused on the result, on the false alarm. And as long as we're doing that and we're trying to get rid of the symptoms, we're resisting, we're fighting, we are pushing away symptoms, which are nothing more than a false alarm. So I like to say we go farther upstream to the root cause, which is the brain perceiving danger, and what's the best way to eliminate that? How can we teach the brain that the danger is a misperception? Well, with the facts. Right? What creates symptoms? The perception of danger. Does that apply to you? Does it? Have you done the assessments? And people say, well, I took the pain test. Okay, there's also a second assessment, the FIT assessment. And here's the key. The FIT assessment is sometimes more telling than the pain test. I just had somebody today say, I got a 29 out of 50 on the pain test, so it's really borderline, right? You need at least a 29 for it to be considered a mind-body condition. Very much borderline. But when he did the FIT assessment, he answered true to 10 of the 19 questions. And in that case, it was an absolute certainty. Not borderline, absolute certainty. Because all you need is one on the FIT assessment to know that it's a mind-body condition. So do the assessments, get certain, and do the FIT assessment. I may actually remove the pain test because I like the FIT assessment more, And in my book, I've kind of put together my own assessment, which at some point I'll make that available through the website. But the FIT assessment, is this PDP.com? Answer those 19 questions right on that page. Well worth doing it. And if you have multiple symptoms, answer those questions for each symptom. That way you'll know. So what we're trying to do here is eliminate the doubt as to what's causing the symptoms. Eliminate the doubt that your body's the problem. And once you eliminate the doubt, the fear can come down considerably. And then it's just a matter of calmly reassuring ourselves that I'm not broken. I know what causes symptoms. This definitely applies to me, so I don't need to be overly concerned, even when the symptoms are colorful, even if a new symptom comes up, right? And I know how frustrating and how easy it is to fall into despair. I thought I was supposed to be getting better, but I got a new symptom, and now I'm really freaked out. All a new symptom means is that your brain is still perceiving danger. And in some cases, we might start to make a little headway in teaching the brain that the original symptom we were dealing with is not important. It's basically a mind-body condition. But yet a hypervigilant brain, always looking out for danger, can find another perceived danger and turn on a new symptom. The key is not to panic. Know what's going on. Say, time out. I don't need to panic. I know what's going on. I know what causes symptoms, the perception of danger, and I know that applies to me. Because if you've got one symptom and now you've got another symptom, that doesn't mean you somehow came down with some physical ailment or, broken part of your body that's creating pain or other symptoms. Most likely, if you've identified one thing to be TMS, it's most likely TMS, perceived danger. But always run the new symptom through the assessments. And if it's brand new and you didn't fall, it's most likely TMS. Anyway, so the goal or the focus should not be on eliminating symptoms. The goal is to recover from doubt and fear. And once done, and the fear comes down, the perception of danger, it goes away. And what happens to symptoms? They can settle down too. So focus on recovering from doubt with the assessments, with the understanding as to what's going on. And once you have that locked down, make the dominant voice the fact that you don't need to be afraid because you know what's happening and it applies to you. And I know I sound like I'm on repeat here so many times, but repetition is key here. Because we've got an intelligent, conscious thinking brain that goes, yeah, this makes sense, Dan. But we have a subconscious that's going, yeah, but we're still afraid. So focus on recovery from doubt and fear. The symptoms will take care of themselves. Because as long as you're focusing on the symptom, you're focusing on all the way downstream, the symptom and the result, and you're not really addressing the root cause, which is the brain perceiving danger. I hope that makes sense. And I guess I'll wrap it up there. Hope everybody's doing well. And as usual, I love you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.